Escape by Night, a Civil War Adventure by Lori Myers. Chapter 16, Farewell. Tommy peeked out of the bushes. His father and Annie were standing in the middle of the intersection calling his name. Tommy was never so glad to see anyone. He stepped out and waved. Samson bounded toward Tommy. "There he is," Annie yelled. She and their father ran toward Tommy. Reverend McKnight's great strides covered the distance in no time. Tommy looked back, just in time to see Red and Henry disappear inside the tunnel over the trestle. In the moonlight, he could see the train chugging its way toward the entrance on the other side, the noise growing louder. "Hurry, you can make it," Tommy whispered. Then Annie and their father were there, grabbing up Tommy in a huge hug. Suddenly, Tommy felt as tired as a slave picking cotton. Reverend McKnight relaxed a little and said, "Tommy, I was beside myself when I saw Annie on Broad Street and she told me what happened. You put yourself in danger." "But Father, Red is going home to his family in Ohio and Henry's going to be free," Tommy said, relieved to unload the burden. "Where are they?" Annie asked. "They're in the tunnel, but I don't know if they made it." "Perhaps we can see them," Reverend McKnight said. He grabbed Tommy's hand and they hurried to the edge of the Savannah River. The earthy smell of the river and loud approach of the train engulfed them as they peered into the darkness. "Can you see them?" Annie yelled. On the South Carolina side, the shadows shifted in the darkness. Tommy squinted hard. "I can't see anything. Father, can you see them?" As the train rumbled onto the trestle, grinding noise drowned out his father's response. Tommy stared into the darkness and remembered the first time he had seen Red, in the bright sun, lying on that pile of dead men, clutching his commonplace book. That was only 3 days earlier, but it seemed like a lifetime. It wasn't only for Red's benefit that this had happened. It was for Tommy, too. Just a few days ago, mercy was something you talked about in church, not something you actually did. The train burst out of the tunnel next to them and continued down Washington Street. "Do you see them?" Reverend McKnight yelled above the noise. Tommy pointed. "Over there!" "Yes, there they are," Annie yelled. Tommy and Annie waved high and hard. One of the shadowy figures lifted a hand in response. Tommy held out his arms straight, extending his hand high, just like his father did at the end of the church service when he pronounced a blessing on the congregation. "Father," Annie asked, "how will they make it all the way to Ohio?" "I imagine there'll be people who will help them along the way." "People like us," Tommy said. "People like you." "Father, I feel like the last 2 days have changed everything." "I have so much to tell you," Tommy said.